Hello everybody. Were you expecting Half-Life? Me too. See, here's the funny thing. I'm not recording from my house right now. I have an entirely different setup, which means I don't actually have access to the things that make Half-Life possible. For now. Tomorrow I'll hopefully be able to retrieve the necessary materials, but until then, Ace Attorney did win the poll, so that's what we're doing. Now, let's go. I'm very excited. I've played like the first 1 or 2 chapters of this, like a year ago. Oh god, that's loud. Huff. Huff. Gah. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh shit. What is happening? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. I can play this song on piano, although it's not that hard. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. God. This is exactly how I feel playing the game sometimes. Potion of Make You Dumb. September 8th, 9:08 AM. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh my god. This is so nostalgic. Also, yes, I am playing the DS version because I really just like the pixel art more. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Yeah, you shouldn't. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Hi, Kakyoin from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... Dude, tell me that's not fucking Kakyoin. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. So what I'm getting from this is that you're the murderer in this case, right? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ouch. My head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Oh, she's cute! Good morning! Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? I can assure you I am not at my best first thing in the morning. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Oh, she's adorable. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever! What is this girl babbling about? Hey, she's a woman. Show some respect. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. Made me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? We got an amnesia case right off the bat. You can call me what you like, but I think the amnesia trope is fantastic. I eat that shit up. What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes? I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my god, it's Ghost Trick! You know one concept between Ghost Trick and Ace Attorney? They tell you who the culprit is right off the bat. I wonder if that's just the way this guy writes. Anyway, the trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? You didn't notice anything strange? You don't want to call a recess? This whole situation gives me amnesia. This is like nightmare material. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say I'm probably a defense attorney. And from your badge, I could also probably say that. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death? Oh wait, that's American dates, isn't it? Is that... Oh god, wait, is that the 9th of... Or is that the 6th? I don't know. Anyway... 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body, piece of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Okay, and profiles? My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Maggie Bird! Or Byrd. The victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant Maggie Bird. Dustin Prince. Okay, we only have... Okay, just those things. Alright. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. I can't believe you aren't telling anyone you have amnesia! Ah, someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh. Dude, call a fucking hospital. Sure, like, blunt force trauma and amnesia is no joke. Oh, hey, Pain. Yeah, played the first game before, by the way. I've said that before on my channel, but just want to emphasize that. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. It's really funny seeing these sprites after I've been making Ace Attorney sprite videos for a while. God. Now then, are you ready? No! I'm not! What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't! Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. Yeah, that's a cool way to handle justice. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Oh dear. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Oh, well, no major loss. A policewoman who did what to a policeman? I mean, shit, I misread that. Anyway, it wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie! Okay, and who are you again? Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the stand. I forgot to say his first name. Sorry, Dick. Anyway, my microphone is much further away than usual because I have a different desk. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Dude, please tell someone. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh boy. This is tough. Every time I see Detective Gumshoe, the urge to give him like my shitty Sean Connery voice is there, like the "Hey, you pal!" But I'm not doing that for the sake of everyone's ears. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. Ooh, new music. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. Lanning beat his body up bad and snapped his neck, Jesus. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? You have a copy! I see it! I forgot to turn my mouse visibility on, but that's probably for the best. I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented, is it? Damn, 6:28, okay. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. I cannot decide on a voice for Gumshoe because I will not subject you to my shitty impressions. If I may, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Who took a photograph? Like, that's pretty good. Like, it's got the low angle and everything. They, like, got down the floor for that one. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? No! It's not! Help me! There's a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Yes! Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. Phoenix, tell the truth! I'm going to smack you! What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. I am a pro. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Yeah. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You could look at the court record by touching the court record button. Whoa, like this? Whoa, I'm learning. The court record button? You really know what you're talking about, huh? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Yes. Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Hey, tell you what, you seem like a nice enough woman. Change your fucking job. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. Already done so. What was it again? The court... Yes! Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? It was the fucking glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But those glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Oh, look, it was a coincidence that the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Can't you just check the prescription? Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? Please do. And this evidence is very decisive. Alright, show what you got, bitch. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Please. Decisive evidence. Oh god. Ooh, hearing this through headphones is really different. I always play this on like a shitty DS. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Oh, did he now? Okay. I was waiting for it to say, died instantly, which is a classic giveaway. We had that, oh, her name's misspelled. That's good news. I don't like saying it, but that was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. This piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit. Detective... I'm docking your salary. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Are his eyes open? Because if they are, that's fucked up. Why, this is... Yes, I can see the name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood? Court accepts it into evidence. I'm pretty sure you have to submit it several days ahead of the trial date, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name as clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Maggie, do you know how to spell your own name? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What's that? This is it! I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces! Get in their faces and do what? Make out? I guess there's no way around it! Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. I'm going to tilt your chin at the perfect angle to make out with this. To make out with the detective. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from court, which means they lie from time to time. This isn't how trials go in real life, okay, kids? Lie? I mean, people do lie in court, but Jesus. But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Okay, there you go. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. He does a bit. Oh, I love him though. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Okay. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Decisive evidence. Ah, God, I love the little... Oh, wait. I didn't, hold on a second. Okay, alright, cool. Okay. I didn't mean to spend play, but I wanted to see what the buttons were, because Here's one thing that's fun about the DS games, right? I don't think this will work, but like you can, which button? Yeah, if you press down Y and you like talk into the microphone on the DS, you could actually shout like, hold it! And he would do it instead of, you wouldn't have to press the button. Anyway, let's get all the dialogue. Hold it! About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? Lenses Effendi is sightless and are almost the same strength as hers. Almost? Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing on her ID, pal. What should I do now? Continue pressing! That's always the answer. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what are you saying, detective? What you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves these glasses are my client's. Something like that. Oh, what? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! Yeah, pretty great. I could totally feel it down in my gut! Yeah, that'll be the indigestion. During his date, the victim was pushed off from the bench area. Hold it! I just spat with that one. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed... This music's really good. I gotta say it again. Hold it! I didn't even read what he said, I'm so sorry. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? Yes. I like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. That's the point to present, but we're gonna get all the dialogue, because I'm a gamer. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Uh-huh. Well, sorry, but she isn't. Present profiles. Maggie. Objection! Dude. I mean, I feel you, but he's like listening out for the music, see if it stopped. What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, objection! And I yelled at the top of my lungs, figure outstretched, ready to take on my opponent! Yeah, baby! What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Why does he talk like that? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Ah, smug bastard. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bird. That handshake. I think someone needs to check the court record. Oink, oink. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Ba-dum-bum-bum. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. Oh, you all have the same voice. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This doesn't work spoken aloud. That is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. You're a shit detective. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? I mean, sometimes you don't know how to spell people's names, dude. If they were truly lovers, it would have been impossible for him to have not known her name. Disagree? No! Well, you done fucked up now. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I know what's going on here. Officer Prince and... Oh. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Damn, dude. The day of the incident... Maggie said they weren't like that! Anyway, the day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. That's rough, buddy. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Do they? Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Why are you smiling, you smug prick? Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. They were talking about marriage and they'd been going out for half a year? Bro, how do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it? Yes. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Finally, I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that slip-up that probably should be pressed in a murder trial. It even sounded like they were talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You say a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? Actually, wait, how old are they? Because that depends. 22. That's not too bad, but a little questionable, but whatever. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! No. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Hold it! The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. I wonder if he's married. Maggie, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. What was it? Tell me! You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Oh, well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Oh no, you have a crush on your subordinate? That's not good. But even was she going to give us a present? Isn't that... But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal! Watch what you say! I know everything that happens unto me. Someone so much as scratches that... I really don't need to know that much. Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. God, even I have trouble going that high. I agree. Even if the witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I'm the defense lawyer. I think the good detective's about done here. Edgeworth, fire this clown. It's like she had gotten over 2 months ago. Alright, tell me. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Let's press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had gotten over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she went out and bought the glove over 2 months ago? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Yes! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? I think if it wasn't, it wouldn't have been written into the game. Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case! Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy that you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people. It's like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about this matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to this court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. Why'd you bring it if you did? It's, rather yellow, isn't it? It is rather yellow. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. What a fucking idiot. That's why you had to special order it. Sometimes I say things before my brain has a chance to catch up with them. So I laugh at my own jokes at the same time everyone else does. Yep, that's right. What other reason? What could the reason be? I certainly don't know it. I think the court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground in the next episode, because I've got to do 30-minute episodes for this, I think. Just because, like, you know, long sessions are good and all, but Half-Life takes forever to upload, and sometimes it is more digestible. So, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!